In this video, I'm going to be trying to figure out the main differences between the Victory CP2 in CO2 version and the Victory CP2 in PCP version. I didn't even know that existed. So we've got a PCP CP2 and we've got a CO2 CP2. So many letters, it probably needs its own flag. Also coming up in this video, I had the absolute honour of getting the chance to shoot a fresh, brand new, out-of-the-box budget PCP rifle in the form of an ATA Airbourne, alongside a freshly purchased HW100, purchased by a channel subscriber and now friend, Perry. And then to top it all off, Perry drops a surprise on me. Perry's got a surprise for me.
Let's go and get this surprise out of my car.
Absolutely blew my mind. Stick around for that, it was awesome.
What have we got?
Welcome to or welcome back to the channel, whichever one it is. As always, I'm just very glad that you're here. Now, if you're not new to the channel, you'll know that I am a massive fan of the CP2. And if you are new to the channel, my name's Ads. And for about a year now, I've been learning how to shoot sub-12 air guns here in the UK. And one of the guns that I became very obsessed with very quickly was the CP2 in CO2 version. And the reason for that was because it was very versatile. It can be a pistol, it can be a rifle. For the price, it's a very, very good gun. The only issue that I had with it was if you took too many shots, the CO2 got really cold and it affected the accuracy of the shot. Enter this one, the PCP version. Now, I didn't even know they made a PCP version of this rifle. I had no idea. Some events have taken place over the last few days, which have led me to find out about this. I didn't even know it existed till 48 hours ago. Right, so I'm currently on my way. I'm just about to go to meet a channel subscriber, Perry, who I accidentally bumped into the other day in Celtic Guns. Now, I just happened to be dropping off a gun for a service, and he was there. He picked up an HW100 because of my video, and I asked him how he was getting on with it. And because he's working in the area, he's not actually from around this area, he hadn't had a chance to shoot it. So Darren, very, very big shout out to Darren, at D-Range stepped in and said, why don't you have a couple of hours up the range one morning? That's what we're doing today. So I'm on my way to meet Perry now. He's also got a couple of curveballs that he wants to show me as well, which I'm quite intrigued about. I don't really know yet, but let's go and meet Perry and get this day going. We've got a few hours up the range. Let's go and play with an HW100.
Wow.
So this is Perry. I accidentally bumped into Perry the other day when I was in Celtic Guns. I was dropping off a rifle and Perry was picking one up. And it was the HW100. He's got the HW100 from Virock in an absolutely brilliant stock. This thing's amazing. So we've just zeroed it. What's it shooting like? Any good?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's the first time I've ever hit a target like twice in a row. Yeah, it's great fun. Yeah, I mean, like coming from having like a few budget rifles to buying this is just different.
Mate, it is a different league. Perry had the MPO2. That was my fault as well.
Yeah, that was from one of your videos. Yeah.
He's also bought this. Right, I want to talk about this a little bit. This is an ATA Airbourne, so leave it in the comments if you've got any experience with this. I've just put some air in it and I'm already in love with it for a simple reason that the airfill is, it's literally just, you don't even need a probe. You just literally pop the quick release on there. Is it Foster fitting, is that what they call it?
Foster fitting, I think, yeah.
Just clips on. Why don't all guns do that? And Perry's got a surprise for me in a bit as well, and I don't know what that is. So what pellets are you using?
I've got
JSB 844s.
Yeah, these. He seems to like these.
Is it working all right for you?
Oh yeah. You set it up really well.
Yeah.
And as I say, I seem to be putting pellets in the same place every time. So,
the bottom right was where we were zeroing it, and then Perry's done the bottom middle dot and the centre dot on the actual target because we didn't film any of that. Right, let's try that top left-hand dot. Oh, well, that ain't bad, is it? See what your group's like.
I seriously can't believe this gun. I'm in love. It's just like, it's fantastic. It's day and night from a difference, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. So, Perry's, I hope you don't mind me mentioning, Perry's got a spine problem. Yeah. And it means he's got limited mobility with his neck. So if you needed to, you could even raise that up if you needed to lift your cheek up. So,
but yeah, it's just a little button on the side and it just pops up.
Oh, there you go, spot on.
Yeah, so, but I seem to find it okay, sort of on the first setting.
Oh, I do, yeah.
This all moves as well. Bryn was showing me in the shop, and like
fully adjustable then.
Yeah.
And it still works even though you're left-handed.
Yeah, it still works. Yeah, it's still just about it.
It's still doing the job. Yeah, this is grouping.
As I say, I saw a review on it, and I just thought, for a budget gun, and the guy was singing its praises so loudly and saying how good it was, and I'd like to see it for myself because, like, obviously people like getting into this sport, and if you can get into it this level at that price,
mate, there's nothing wrong with how this is going. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. So I'm going to go for the top left black dot now. Oh, slightly off.
I just can't believe this thing. As I say, every single pellet. I know it's only 25 yards, but
I can't see anything wrong with this for a budget rifle, mate, to be honest, at 25 metres. Nothing at all. Straight out the box. Fair play. What's not to love? Do you want to have a blast?
Yeah, we can have a swap if you want. I'll try the top middle. Did I get it?
Yep, you got it. Bang on.
Oh, wow.
Mate, that's not to be sniffed at, really.
No, that... Do you know what? Like, that's not bad, is it?
No, not
like a budget gun.
I'm impressed with it, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely typically, Perry's having a go on the ATA Airbourne. I wanted to try and zero this at 50 metres, and I've just broke my record on the 50-metre ringer with no camera on. So I've got 4 on it now, and it had to be with the HW100, didn't it? Yeah. So that was... But I've got a witness.
Confirm. Yeah. 4 shots.
4 shots. What are you thinking of that one?
Yeah, you know what, I'm enjoying this. It's like, as you say, there's a few little things that could be done to it to make it a little bit better, especially for me. Like, obviously, trigger's quite stiff, and I'm quite rattly when I hold things.
Right.
So, like, obviously, when I pull, I'm sort of pulling the gun round and stuff because it is a very heavy trigger. Like, this is just amazing.
Yeah.
The trigger's so light on it, I don't even have to put any effort into it at all. Would you like me to go and get this surprise out of my car?
Is that all right? Do you want to do that? Do you want to do it that way? All right, cool. Yeah. I'm going to wait here then. What have we got?
Okay, so I know you have one of these.
All right, bear with me 2 secs, right? Bear with.
I've seen your video.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know you have a CP2.
I do, yeah.
But this
PCP version. I didn't even know they did a PCP version.
Well, I saw this in my favourite shop, Trago Mills.
So is this for me then?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mate, what an absolutely belter. That's a belter gift. Look at that. This is going to be a whole nother video. That's probably where this video is going to be, actually. Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mate, you absolute diamond.
Yeah, you've done so much for me today.
Oh, mate, honestly, it's been a pleasure. Mate, I'm going to shake your hand again, man. I really appreciate that.
Welcome. Yeah.
What a gift. Oh, I don't know what to say. It's like Christmas already. Mate, that is brilliant. I just want to carry this video on by saying, Perry he won't mind me saying, he was a very inspirational man. He's disabled, works full time, and has got a very positive outlook on life, especially when it comes to his shooting. Although this was a cracking gift, and I really do appreciate it, it was just a buzz for me to be able to meet somebody who has got something out of my videos. And it goes a long way with me that somebody appreciates what I do, and to, come on. I mean, this is a great gift. So thank you very much, Perry, and massive shout out to yourself and to your son, Shane, and everybody else. And I hope I get to meet you again soon and maybe spend a bit more time so everybody else can hear your story. And so that's that. That's the story of how I came to own a PCP version of one of my favourite rifles. Which one is it? That one. Let's put them up the right way. Cut. Take 2. So that's how I came to own the PCP version of one of my favourite rifles, the CP2. So huge thank you to Perry. But moving on, this has been a revelation for me. As I said, I had no idea 48 hours ago. I'm genuinely buzzing about it because the problems that I had with the CO2 version should be gone with this version. Now, I've watched a couple of reviews and a few people said that you lose shot count or whatever, but I would be happier having a 20 to 30 consistent shots than having 50 to 60 all over the place. I don't know if anybody else would feel the same way, but that's what I'm hoping is going to happen today. In the box, what you get is exactly the same. All of the bits and pieces that you need. I will show you this. This is the pistol iteration of the CP2, if you haven't seen it before. Both of them, the CP2, in the CO2 and the PCP, are identical aside from the length. Now I'm guessing they've had to make the barrel slightly longer because of the air cylinder. I don't know 100%. If you need reviews on these, you're probably best off going to a proper channel that does reviews. I just want to know what the main differences are.
One pathetic sob story later.
When they're both built, just so as you know, although in pistol format, the PCP version's longer, in rifle format, they're both exactly the same size. So I'm guessing that the reason that the barrel's slightly longer on the PCP version is because it needed to go past the length of the air cylinder, which is a Snow Peak air cylinder. So it does actually, it's the same as the PP800. It's the same as a lot of the other PCP pistols from like with that sort of setup. A lot of them are interchangeable. I'm not going to go into that. Loads of other channels have talked about how many different parts you can use off each thing. Just so you know as well, this scope is it's a CV Life crossbow scope. And when I was dealing with CV Life, they very graciously said to me, "What scope do you want?" And I said, "Whichever one's got the highest shock rating." And they said, "Well, that's the crossbow scope. We'll send you one." And it's actually really good on here. The reticle's confusing. You can't really see the reticle very well. But I think once I've got it dialed in and I know where I'm going, I think this is going to be quite good. It's quite compact and it looks good. And this scope is the one that I had on the other CP2. So I'm going to fill this one up now. It comes with the filler probe. Literally to turn the shroud round, put it in the Foster fitting on the thing, plug that into the hole in the bottom. I'm very aware that I've had too much coffee today and I am waffling like crazy. Just to give you some context here about how excited I am about this. All of the problems that I had with the CP2 should be answered. Those problems should be gone with this PCP version, I'm hoping. And you have no idea. I've literally lost sleep over this. I've been that excited about it. Because this is a brilliant rifle. It's an excellent format. People were getting the CP2 in CO2 version and converting them to PCP. So the fact they make one, it's got to be good. It has to be good. Let's see what the foot-pounds is like, or the feet per second. 4.6 foot-pounds, quite consistent. This was 4.6 foot-pound. See, that's pretty disappointing. That's fallen right off after 12 shots. Right, I've been racking my brains trying to figure out what was going on here. So I've taken it apart again, right? The reason for that is because I should have been getting more. I was getting 15 shots if you filled it into the red. Now, that didn't seem to make a lot of sense to me. And it was less than 5 foot-pound. And I know that it should do better than that. So I've looked in the other barrel and there was a seal in that barrel. That wasn't in that barrel. I'm going to clean the barrel out because it was brand new. I'm going to replace that tiny little seal. So let's try that. I know it should do better than that. I just know it should. It's got 7, 14, 21, 28 shots. I've got a brand new fresh fill. I'm using H&N Field Target Trophies. These are 14.66 grain. Let's give it a go. That was good. I'm not going to look at the result. Oh, I can. 433. Has it come down? So that was 6 shots. That was up into the 6 foot-pounds. So there's definitely a marked improvement. But let's not count any chickens just yet. I'm going to move this slightly over because I've taken the scope off. It was slightly out. The 0 is slightly off. Probably even worse now. Bear with. Okay, so as you can see from that chart view there, I'll try and get a good view of that for you. It falls right off. It went 6 foot-pound quite consistently, dropped off slightly after the second magazine. So for the first 2 magazines, 6 and 12, consistently about 6 foot-pound. Then it dropped down to about 4 foot-pound up until about shot number 20, and then it fell off significantly. So that's pretty much in keeping with what I would have expected. They say between 20 and 30 shots, and that's what I've got. and it's literally just touching the yellow now. So it's not a massive shot count. I will grant you that. It's not a massive shot count, but they were consistent all the way through. And I rapid fired those. I'm not sure how much of it I trimmed out in the edit, but I did rapid fire those. I sort of shot as quickly as I could. So I'm going to do the same now with the CO2 and see whether or not it performs any better or worse shooting quickly down through its shot cycle. Right, so I've put the CO2 canister in it. I've taken 3 shots because the first few, just to let the air settle down a little bit. Same as the last one. Don't look at accuracy for a minute. I just want to know what the shot count's like. I just want the same answers as I wanted from the last one, really. I am going to rapid fire them the same way as I did with the last one and see what happens, and then we'll take it from there. I'm not even close to being zeroed, by the way, and this is a crossbow scope that I'm using. So bear with me a second. Okay, so that was 28 shots again. Right, okay, so this is interesting, actually. Let's have a little look here, because this is quite interesting. So this is 28 shots, and it was steadily falling off the whole way through. Now, I would have expected that, to be completely honest, because it's CO2. And because with the CO2, when you keep firing, it does affect the shot count. Now, I'm pretty sure that if I leave this for a while to warm back up again, that foot poundage will go up. But when I'm out trying to shoot things, and I'm trying to shoot things in rapid succession, I don't have time to sit and wait for it to warm back up. I want those rapid shots off the bat. So, although I'm probably able to get more shots, I imagine. Right, so it started, that's worth looking at as well. So it started at 5.6 foot-pound, and it went all the way down to 3.9. So it steadily fell off, whereas the PCP fell off quickly. That's a result. That is a result. I mean, that's the result I was looking for. I was expecting that kind of thing, to be honest. So it might not seem conclusive fully just yet, but that is a good result for me. The reason it's a good result for me is because for the uses that I'm going to have for this gun, it's not going to have 30, 40, 50, 60 shots. It'll be a little bit of fun shooting and plinking in the back garden. So as long as it can do that, that's good. And also some up close, like I'm talking very close, pest control. So obviously at 6 foot-pound, you need to be up very, very close. And I have used these rifles before to shoot a rat, and it will kill a rat. I know that it will. Next step for the testing on this is to take it somewhere where I can try and see how far away it needs to be in order for it to group properly, for it to be accurate. So we're going to go to the underground bunker now. Well, it's going to be now for you. It's going to be tomorrow for me because I've got to go and do some other stuff. So join me down in the bunker any second now. Cheers. So as you can probably tell, I'm back at D range today. Down in D bunker. This is fast becoming my favourite place to shoot. I absolutely love it down here. It feels like the rest of the world is just gone and you're just down here doing your thing, and I absolutely love it. I know people don't like these splatter targets, but the idea of the PCP versus the CO2, for me, the problems that I have with the CO2 when it falls off and it goes a little bit sporadic, the PCP should really take that out. Is what I'm thinking, is what I'm hoping. Or if it doesn't make any difference whatsoever, that's a win as well. Didn't record any of that. I've just done the first magazine. Yeah, have a look at that. Sorry about that. Coffee demon. Getting them pinging back here as well. I'm going to put another magazine through it because it doesn't seem to have dropped off, and I'm interested to see how many it takes before it does. Wow. I'm going to keep going till it falls off. So with this magazine now, it'll bring the total up to 35 shots. 35. Oh, I think it's safe to, that last one, I think it's dropping off. So that'd be 41 I took before it started to fall. Let me just double check that. Yeah, it's falling off now. Yeah, so 41 shots. So that's not bad, is it? Come on. I mean, that's 41 shots. That's not bad, is it? But let's see what the CP2 and PCP group's like. Right, I've given it a quick 0 and put the air back up to full again. And let's see what this one group's like. I'm not, just in anticipation, I don't think it's going anywhere near 40 shots. I'd be very surprised if it went anywhere near 20. But I am intrigued to see as to how good it groups, because there's another little trick that this one's got up its sleeve, which I'll talk to you about in a second. But let's see how it groups first. Seven. 14. Right, so weirdly, well, the air runs down, that's 21 shots, it's gone up. I'll put another magazine in just to see what this phenomenon is that's occurring here. But that seems odd. Okay, so that's just about to go down into the yellow. So from about 18 shots, it started shooting high. Now they're going low. Right, okay, this is going to be a weird one, bear with. Right, so in reality, I mean, it grouped for the first sort of 18 shots. It did group tighter than it did on the CO2. But then it started to shoot high. As it got lower on air, it started to shoot higher. I don't know why, I don't really know what the physics behind that is, but that's what it seemed to do. I don't know why I whistle the winds of change whenever I'm down here. I just don't know what it is. Genuinely don't. Right, so you're going to want a conclusion from this video, and I've got one for you. It's not very conclusive. So we've got the CP2 and CO2 version. What are the downsides of it? If you take too many rapid shots, the temperature affects the accuracy. You have to carry capsules around with you. The barrel gets cold. Condensation's an issue. But it's cheaper than its alternative. You get 40 usable shots out of it at 13 meters, absolutely no shame in that whatsoever. So that's the CP2 in CO2 in a nutshell. So when it comes to the PCP version, a lot of people will be saying 18 to 20 shots before it started going all over the place. That's not really that satisfactory. And I get what you're saying. But the bonus of the PCP version is that it's a PCP. And because it's a PCP, you can tether it. That's what I'm going to be doing with it, and that's where the value is going to be in it for me. If you don't know what tether it is, it's where you attach an external air supply set at the regulator, so I can have a 200 bar fill in a bigger bottle, sort of a body bottle like this. They call it a weekender, which I'm working on at the moment, courtesy of my friend Big Dave. Big shout out to Big Dave. Once I've got that, I can plug that in, keep it in a little bag, and I can shoot for hours with this thing. And I know every single one of those shots will be up in its highest range, and they'll be accurate, because I know it is. So that's where the value of the PCP one is for me. It's slightly more expensive, but long term it's definitely going to be worth it. So massive thank you to Perry for gifting me this absolutely brilliant rifle. It's not the last you're going to see of it on this channel either. And a massive shout to you for watching. So as I say in every video, like and subscribe if you want to, but if you don't want to, you genuinely don't have to. It's your YouTube. You do exactly what you want to do with it. Do what makes you happy, because that's what makes me happy. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Cheers now. Bye-bye.